for joining me. This is Crafty Little Things and I'm Andrea. I'm going to be doing today 12 uploads of demonstrating or reviewing these fab craft kits from the works. Now I've never used them before. I'm saying they're fab, they look fab, and I'm going to be doing one every hour from 7 AM, which is this one, right through to 7 PM. And at the end of the 7 PM one, I'm going to be doing a little giveaway. Right, so I've not used these before, so this is all news to me as well as to you. Can't even open them. That's a good start, isn't it? So let's have a look. We're making elf decorations. So we get a little pack of bits and bobs. Oh, there is more stuff in there. Some more stuff in there. Sew together the two body sections, leaving a gap for the stuffing. Insert the stuffing into body, then sew the open edge closed. Tie off the end of the stitching to secure and attach the hair, eyes, nose, clothes, band, scarf position as shown. Glue can be used if required, but it's not included. So I've got some craft glue. I've got some Tombow as well, just in case this tacky glue doesn't do the trick, but it probably will. So let's see what we've got in here. So, oh, you get a little plastic needle, you get your little googly eyes, all the little bits and bobs that you need. So, I guess we have to sew these together. They've got holes in already. So the little feet hang loose, and they're the faces. So they're the clothes, they're the hair, the clothes for the green elf, the faces, the facial features, and all the little bits and bobs that you need. So I'm assuming there's some thread. So inside this little tiny packet there's a plastic sewing needle, which is great because that saves you even needing to look for one of those. If you've got two kids and they're going to make one each, then obviously you're going to need to either buy two kits or you just need to get another needle. You can buy plastic needles quite easily online. There's some ribbon there, look, as well. There's lots of little components in here. I mean, for £1.50 already, it seems to be good value. And should we make the red one or the green one? We'll make the red one. Let's see how easy it is to make. So first of all, I'm assuming we'll thread our needle, which will probably be a joke for me because I can never see, but it's quite, yeah, that's quite handy. Quite easy to do. So I'm assuming we put our soft sides together, and it says sew together the two body sections, leaving a gap for the stuffing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the head. So I've lined up, there's little dots here, there's little holes, let me just zoom in. There's little holes around already where you can sew into, which makes it really easy for little ones. So I'm just going to start here. Whoops. The needle's a little bit flexible. So I'm not going to be turning it around on itself. That's going to be the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it through and just tie it in a knot. Okay, just hold it and then I can just snip that piece off. And that's going to be the front. Okay, so I'm just going to come back through that same hole. The needles are a little bit flexible. I think would be a bit nicer if they're a little bit more stiff. And then I'm just going to go through I suppose you can go, let me just see how they've done it. Yeah, they've just done it in like a back stitch. So go through and then come forward. So if you're trying to get your kids to do more family activities, make it a bit more fun, and you know, if they're a little bit older, get them to have a competition, you know, give them all the pieces and say who can make one the fastest or whatever. My kids would even enjoy that now, and like I said, they're 25 and 19. That's, if I was to put this kit in front of them and say who can make a, you know, it'd bring out the competitiveness in them both. Who can make an elf the fastest? They'd just go for it. Now I think it might be useful to have something to push your stuffing down a little bit with. So I'm just using a doweling rod. I always have a doweling rod in my craft kit. You know, in my emergency or my essentials crafting kit on my desk. You don't want to be stuffing these to the point of them becoming pom-poms. You just want to be just stuffing them to get a nice little 3D effect. You don't have to use, I would not be using all of the stuffing, I don't think. So that's your little dude. That is just, that, I'm sorry, but that was just sticking to my fingers for some reason, I don't know why. So there's our little dude. Now we stick his face on, I guess. They look like Yoda faces. There's his little face. There's his hair. His little collar. So everything comes ready made. Little collar. Should that go further down? Yeah, I'd be inclined to make his face first. And then this one has the green jacket. This felt is kind of paper backed. I would have thought that that was self-adhesive. It is self-adhesive. So, attach the hair, eyes, nose, clothes, band, scarf and shoes in position as required. Glue could be used, but this is not included. Right, so I'm going to pop the hair on. So these are self-adhesive. So you could use glue if you wanted to, for extra security, I guess. So I'll pop the little hair on. And then I get my little bag. Now this is probably where I do need glue, although there's some sticky pads here, so I'm assuming. This will take everything out of the packet. Right, I'm assuming these are the eyes. Now I think this is where we might need some glue. I can't seem to find the mouth, so I'm going to just do the belt and the buckle. I wonder if the black is just to draw a line on for the mouth. Does it say anything about the mouth? No. So put the little belt across, the little buckle. It is a little bit fiddly. I would definitely say older children, younger children with a lot of help, and if you've got impatient younger children, as I've experienced, you might want to peel all the backs off and everything before you start to do these with them, because they might lose the temper. They might lose the temper waiting for you to peel all the backs off and put you under a bit of pressure. So put the little neck on, and then that will obviously stick onto, that'll all peel off and go onto the body. So yeah, so you don't get a mouth with it. So if you want to put a mouth on, I'd just get a black pen, a black marker, and I'll just draw a little mouth on. Okay. There's a little mouth. And I've just done that in biro, and then I'm not sure how they've fastened that on, whether they've just tied it. I think what I'd be inclined to do would be to just thread it behind this stitch. So you've got a stitch in the back of the hat there. Just so anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll have a look at what's next, what's coming up in our next video in an hour. And it's quite cute. It is cute and it's fun to make. I'd definitely say for older children, kids that you're teaching to sew, really useful, and kids that are quite dexterous, because there are little fiddly bits on these. So I'd definitely say for an older child, okay? And even for fun for much older children, to have a race to see who can make one the quickest, because they are quite fiddly. So yeah, so have fun with that, and we'll move on to number 2.